Episode 24. Bill meets with the women filing a lawsuit against Mike, and they ask about Naomi, and Bill says that he's sure she's on her way, so he has asked for the women to come in, and he didn't tell Naomi, I assume. Not sure. Maybe I'm sure we'll find out later, but um yeah, they're looking skeptical because they're like, what's going on? Our attorney's not here, and Bill is being sneaky. So we'll see what happens. Next, Kat confronts Eva about the night before and that she knows Eva erased her footage of her going into her mom's patient files. So Kat says that she's going to find out why Eva keeps going in her mom's files. And I mean, like, if I was Kat and you got this temporary assistant that every time I turn around, she's rambling in my mama's stuff, I would be skeptical too. So I only find it right that Kat is doing what she's doing. She's looking out for her mom the way that a daughter should be. Next, Bill meets with the former women employees in his office, and he's trying to convince them that they can come to some type of resolution instead of going to court. But the way he does things, and I guess this is just indicative of Bill Hamilton, he's bringing up that he knows about each woman, and it's almost, in many ways, it comes across as a thinly veiled or I want to say thinly veiled kind of threat, or in many ways, I guess you could say that, because if someone say, "Oh, I know this. Do you want this to come out?" What is that but a threat? So, and I think one of the women, she did. She asked him. She's like, "So, are you threatening me?" Bill better tread lightly, and I'm sure he knows what he's doing. But I got a feeling that Bill got his reputation as a highly sought after lawyer there in DC because of the fictional DC, because of his practices. He comes across, I believe, as a bulldog. Many people can be intimidated that way, and especially if you have leverage, kind of like what he did in the earlier episodes with Anita and Vernon, telling them that they had to come to his wedding, because he knew some things about Mark. So anyway, moving on. Ted tells Andre the hospital board has given him permission to film a documentary that will highlight the journey that the new nurses in becoming a nurse and their journey there at the hospital. I don't know, they didn't really go into how much that entails, but I think it's for something that they're doing there, some type of recognition. Andre is very excited, and Ted as well. And let's see what Andre does with that. Next, Bill tells the former women employees they can't afford to pay the costs associated with suing his firm. See, and this is not even a thinly veiled threat. It's basically, I would say, a threat, because it's like, oh, well, you can't pay for it, so don't pursue it because you can't pay for it. Naomi tells Bill it's illegal and improper to talk to her clients, and she tells the women to never talk to Bill again without her being with them, because she finally gets there and she says that Bill sent her the wrong time, and so she automatically sees what's going on and what Bill is doing. He's trying to do some backhanded offer to make everything go away. And next, Tomas meets Kat at the diner, and he asks her to talk to Naomi about dropping the lawsuit against the firm. And Kat tells Tomas that he came with an agenda that has nothing to do with her. And I hear her. I like Kat because she doesn't take nonsense. She doesn't. She puts people in her place. You do not have to figure out what's on Kat's mind because she's going to let you know. I like that about her because you'll get some women and they're just meeting someone and they're, especially if they like the person, they'll tolerate things that they shouldn't. And one thing I see with Kat is she sees the red flags, she's going to address those red flags, or she's going to do her best to find out what's going on. And I like that about her. So she tells him she would have never done that to him. And she gets up and tells him good luck because Naomi is coming into the diner with her clients. Next, Tomas texts Kat and apologizes for crossing the line and asking her to talk to Naomi. And that's what I'm talking about. He had to recognize, you had to put these men, I don't want to sound like some diehard feminist, but you gotta, women or men, you gotta put folks in their place. And you gotta let them know if they've crossed the line with you. And she put her foot down. She let him know where she stood. And if he's interested, he knew how to come. He knew he had to come back correct. So, kudos to you, Kat. Next, the women tell Naomi that they can't beat Bill and that they should just settle. And that ends the episode.